Now, Denmark's foreign minister has said his country is open to dialogue on cooperation with the United States after President-elect Trump said he wouldn't rule out the use of military force to gain control of Greenland. Donald Trump's remarks came during that press conference yesterday where he claimed Greenland's status as self-governing territory of Denmark was, quote, open to question. Well, speaking in the last hour, the US Secretary of State said the idea expressed about Greenland is not a good one and it's not going to happen.
I think one of the basic propositions we brought to our work over the last 4 years is that we're stronger, we're more effective, we get better results when we're working closely with our allies, not saying or doing things that may alienate them. Having said that, it's the idea expressed about Greenland is obviously not a good one, but maybe more important, it's obviously one that's not going to happen. So we probably shouldn't waste a lot of time talking about it.
Well, an interesting response. Earlier on the programme, I spoke to European correspondent for TV2 Denmark, Jesper Steinmetz, and asked him how the people there in Greenland were reacting to what's happened over the last 24 hours.
Well, they're a bit taken back, to be absolutely frank. But they are also a bit surprised, I would say, about the whole debate. And I would stress that the vast majority of Greenlanders, they say, well, we are not for sale, and we are not even willing to consider becoming American citizens or becoming a part of the U.S. They still have a cultural, political, and spiritual bond with Denmark. So that's not a debate at all. But there's definitely a minority, and we saw that yesterday when Donald Trump Jr. visited here in Nuuk. There is a minority who think that it could be fascinating and maybe also strengthen the defense of Greenland if the U.S. played a bigger role than they do today.
Yes, it is a complicated picture because there's also a strong independence movement there. But what have the official authorities there in Greenland been saying since that Trump press conference? And what have the Danish authorities said about this?
So the Greenlandic politicians and the Greenlandic government stress and repeat what they've been saying all along. Listen, Greenland belongs to Greenlanders, and we, as citizens of this country, we are the ones to decide whether we want full independence from Denmark or whether we want some other solutions. It's not up to the Americans. It's not up to Denmark at all to decide that. The Danish position, the official Danish position, is actually the same. That the future of Greenland lies here in Greenland with the Greenlanders. And if they want full independence, it's for them to vote for in a referendum.
Really briefly, Donald Trump's son has been there. Who did he actually speak to?
He spoke to actually some of his supporters or some of the Trump fans. And there are definitely Trump fans here in Greenland. And there are a lot of red Make America Great Again caps having been supplied by Donald Trump Jr. yesterday. So he definitely has a fan base. And they showed him around. They gave him all the highlights of this beautiful country.